For my personal project, I decided to spread awareness on bipolar disorder. To spread awareness, I decided to make an Instagram page dedicated to bipolar disorder and to help include supportive messages and help provide awareness and remove common ideology about this disorder while creating a safe place for people with bipolar disorder. Idea: the common backlash for individuals with this disorder and the thought that they're anyway crazy bothers me. So to spread awareness on individuals and create a safe place where they don't have to be ashamed of having a mental illness would be extremely rewarding for me to know. My personal interest ties into this project because I want to become a psychologist. Dealing with people with mental illnesses and disorders is what I aspire to do in my life. Bipolar disorder and how it works has always intrigued me, so I decided, why not? Bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder, previously known as manic depression, is mental illness that can cause quick changes in someone's behavior, emotions, concentration, and mood. The mood shifts for this disorder can range from high, manic, energized, to sad, numb, and depressive moods. These mood swings can affect a person's behavior, energy, sleep, judgment, and concentration, which provides difficulties for someone in their daily life. So, these are the brain chemicals that cause bipolar disorder: serotonin, dopamine, and neuroepinephrine. Normally, for people with bipolar disorder, there's a decrease in serotonin, an increase in dopamine, and the neuroepinephrine chemical fluctuates up and down. Stigma. Stigma that derives from bipolar disorder is based off ignorance, incorrect information, or discrimination. People tend to think that people with bipolar disorder are lazy, crazy, or just violent. This is obviously incorrect, since people with bipolar disorder obviously aren't crazy. And the laziness is mainly from depressive moods that people experience while they're having bipolar disorder. And the violence isn't real, because people with bipolar disorder aren't any more likely to commit violent crimes than people without bipolar disorder. In September, this is basically where we found out that we were even having the personal project, and this goes from the progress journal, which stayed with us throughout the whole personal project, and then we had our conferences, and we started working on our criteria A during this time. And here shows the rest. By here, we finished with criteria A, and around here we started criteria B, and then criteria C, and this is the showcase. This is the success criteria, also criteria A. This includes the time, awareness, topic, and creativity that I plan to have for my project. This shows the intended goal, the posts every week, the followers, what each thing is about on the posts, and here are the stuff that I didn't want to do. Criteria B. The ATL skills I used for this project are thinking skills and research skills. These skills were extremely important for my project and presentation, because without them I wouldn't have been able to complete the project or even really do it. There's lots of examples where I use them. Like for the thinking skills, I had to make the post, decide what people thought about bipolar disorder, and decide how to make the Instagram page, which I really didn't know how to do. And the research skills was me finding out about bipolar disorder, researching it, getting people's ideas about it, and finding different perspectives. Criteria C. Looking at my success criteria, there are some things where I reached the desired goal, other parts where I didn't score the best on. On the time portion detailing, how often I would put out posts, I did better than I expected. I was intending to do only 8 posts, but at the end I was able to do 11. And some other things that I didn't do best on, I didn't gain much awareness, but I gained some, so that's good.
Post every week?
Yes. Reflection. The final outcome of this project is something that I'm proud of and happy looking back on. Of course, there were some issues along the way, like getting everything done on time, which was really difficult. But overall, this taught me how to use Canva and how to work Instagram. So this was a really nice experience, and I also want to thank my friends for looking over my posts and telling me what they think and helping me decide what was best. My sister for telling me how to use Instagram in the first place.
You too? Okay.
And also helping her opinions on my posts. And Miss Mena, of course, for her ideas and her supportive thoughts. For example, she helped me learn that bipolar disorder is a mood disorder and not a personality disorder, unlike borderline personality disorder. Here are the citations, the sites that I used to find out. It starts from what it is to stigma about it. Here's a picture, since we're not able to pull up the actual Instagram page in school, here's basically a picture of what it looks like. And here is every single post that I made. I just tried to use a lot of different colors and fonts to help make everyone different, and each one has a different message. This one, like for example, this one supports never giving up, and this one, it encourages people that they're never too late to get treatment, and a lot of other things. This is an easy example.